Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm teaching you how to make a duct tape bow pen. This is the perfect craft for beginner duct tapers. It's super simple and super cute. So let's get on with the supplies you'll need to make this. So to make this craft you're going to need any color or pattern of duct tape. I'm using the pineapple tape. You're also going to need an X-Acto knife, a pen, and a ruler. First step to this craft is to wrap the pen in the color or pattern of duct tape that you chose for your bow pen. Now to do this you want to measure from the top of the pen to the edge of the cap. Now if you don't have a cap on your pen or you don't plan on using the cap, you want to measure from the top to the bottom of the pen. Otherwise leave the cap on if you do plan on using it, because the cap will not fit over the pen if you wrap it in duct tape. So for me this works out to be perfect because it's 4 inches long exactly, and then I take the cap off and I roll it onto the pen from the top just down to the bottom edge of the tape. The next step is to make the bow for the pen, and to do this we're going to need 2 strips of tape, the first one being 7 inches long and the second being 6 inches long. The next step is to cut horizontally at the 1/2 inch mark on the 7 inch long piece of tape, and then cut that 1/2 inch strip in half again so that you end up with 2 pieces that are 7 inches long and 1/4 of an inch wide. Next we're going to start to assemble the bow. So to do this, take your 6 inch strip of tape and flip it over, and then take the bigger portion of the 7 inch piece of tape and line up the left edge so that it's matching with the 6 inch piece of tape, and place it in the center so that you should end up with about 1/4 of an inch trim on either side. And go ahead and flip that over and fold it down, and then you should end up with about an inch of sticky on the right side, and we're going to cut that into a triangle so that it's easier to fold over, and we're going to make it into a sort of bracelet shape in order to assemble the bow. Once you've cut the triangle shape, go ahead and fold it over and meet it with the other edge, and then stick it down, and you should end up with one seam down the middle. And we're going to line this up in the exact middle, and we're going to do this by kind of folding it out and then lining it up with our cutting mat, and you should see that it is roughly 3 inches long. And then you want to make sure that seam is at the 1 1/2 inch mark in between both of those inch marks. This is so that our seam is in the center when we actually fold it into a bow. Before we can fold this piece into the actual bow, we need to make sure the center seam is secure. To do this, I take one of the 1/4 of an inch by 7 inch long pieces of tape and place it down the center seam, just lining it up and wrapping it around so that the center piece is secured. Once I've secured the center, I can now fold it accordion style into the bow. So to do this, I take my right thumb and I push it inward, and then with my left index and thumb I pinch the bottom third, and then again I do this with the top part, and then I pinch it between my thumb and index of my left hand and take my right hand and wrap around the 1/4 of an inch by 7 inch long piece, the second one that I haven't used already, and I wrap it around, but I actually don't wrap it around all the way. You'll see that I leave about 2 or 3 inches before I finish it, and then I cut that piece off so that I can use that to secure it to the actual pen. So now that we've made the bow and we've wrapped our pen, it's time to put the final product together. So to do this, take that 1/4 inch of a piece that we just cut off of the middle part of wrapping the bow and place it in the middle of the bow, and then fold the 2 flaps down, but don't fold it to the bottom. You want to stick the pen at the bottom, and then make sure the seam of the pen is in the back so you don't see it, and then fold the 2 flaps down onto the pen to secure it. And I actually secure it one more time with an extra 1/2 inch piece of scrap tape, and I wrap it the opposite way, and then you will have your bow pen. So there you have it. That's how to make a duct tape bow pen. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it and you found this video useful and you learned something, don't forget to give this video a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!